Tiffany is looking for a second date update, and we're going to try to help her out. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, how are you?
We're hanging in.
Great.
First of all, I just want to say, I don't know, I am a little timid and embarrassed by this. This isn't like my usual style. I don't like to involve third parties usually in my love life.
But this guy got under your skin.
Yes, exactly.
Understood.
Yeah.
So what's the story?
Okay, backstory. We went out twice, and the second time we had ended up back at my place, so I thought the chemistry was great. Everything was going well. We were really connected. I don't know. I just had this feeling that there was a lot of possibility there. I date quite often, and I'm looking for something a little more long-term. I've been single for about 3 years, and I've really been putting myself out there. I'm not shy. I don't think I overshare, but I might. I don't know. I just want to know if I said something to him, because I can't think of one awkward moment we had. I just don't know if I said something that was off-putting, and I don't know. I would just like an opportunity to fix it so we could get together again, because I don't really feel this way about many people, and I really felt like something different there.
Yeah, obviously. You said he came back to your place on the first date or the second date?
The second date.
Second date.
Yeah. And the conversation was great. I mean, there was never a weird energy, oh my gosh, we have nothing to talk about. That was great. We made each other laugh. Obviously, things were intimate by the second date. I don't know. I just feel I'm just very confused.
Okay. What was it like when he left? What was the vibe like?
When he left, I mean, we kissed and said, see you soon. It seemed very positive. Obviously, still unknown because we're still getting to know one another, but it felt very positive from both of us.
All right, we're going to call him.
Okay.
We'll see what he says.
We're going to give it a go.
Okay.
Yeah. If you think he's worth pursuing, we'll make the call.
Yes, I'd really want to know what's going on.
All right, stick around. We'll put you on hold, get the phone number. As second date update continues after the break, Jeff and Jenn at Q102. This is typically not Tiffany's style to reach out to a third party for an assist when it comes to a guy, but there's something about Ian that got under her skin. She's been single for about 3 years now. She's not afraid to put herself out there. She's been dating quite a bit. By the way, she did go on a second date with Ian, and on that second date, he went back to her place. There was some intimacy involved, and she thought it went well enough that they would continue seeing each other, and hopefully this would lead to something a little more long-term, but he pretty much ghosted you. Is that accurate?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we're going to call him up and see what he says. You ready?
I as ready as I'm going to be, yes.
We'll just dive right in. All right, let's call him.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ian?
Yeah, this is. Who's this?
Hi, Ian. It's Jeff, Jenn, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How are you, man?
Wow. Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Not bad. He does. He sounds like a confident guy, doesn't he?
Sure.
He's got a pleasant
Sure does.
speaking voice.
I aim to please, I guess.
Friendly. Love that. You got a few minutes?
For you guys, yeah, of course.
Awesome. We spoke with a fan. I guess you guys have been out a couple times, and she thoroughly enjoyed your company.
Is this a second date update?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
Kinda. It is.
wait,
Little bit.
seriously? Somebody called for a second date update.
Hey, you made an impression on her. Actually, you went on 2 dates with her, is my understanding. So think of this as sort of a third date update.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
True.
Oh,
Tiffany,
yeah. I think I know. Okay.
Tiffany.
Oh, that
Yes.
Tiff.
Yes.
She sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Tiffany is pretty cool.
Any interest in getting together again?
Okay. Oh, shoot. I can tell you guys what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, we're all friends here, right?
Okay. Well, yeah, things were going really great. I like her. I thought there was some strong possibility there, but she did this thing.
Oh no.
We were back at her place, and things were starting to get a little serious, and she got up from the bed and walked into the bathroom. And I thought maybe she went in there to get condoms or something.
Okay.
But she came back out with a puppy pad.
What?
A
Like
puppy
the
pad.
puppy pads like you get when you're potty training a puppy?
Like a pee pad?
Yeah,
like
those
the-
big, great, huge square pads that dogs pee on. And
They're like 3 feet by two or 3 feet. How
Yep.
wide
They
is
have different
that?
Yeah.
sizes depending
Yeah.
on your dog, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What for?
yeah, well, these were let's say large dog size. How about that?
Okay.
And I asked her, "What are you doing with that?" And she just laid it on top of the sheet, then got on top of it and said, "I don't like to do laundry."
Oh God, that's so funny.
That's
I mean,
disgusting.
how different is it than throwing a towel down? I mean,
Don't they smell like pee though? Aren't they like scented for dogs to pee there?
I've never.
I don't know.
I don't think
I've never bought them.
I thought
Sniff
I haven't
one.
either, but I thought that was like part of the thing was like they smell
They're
like
attracted to it. To pee
yeah,
on it.
isn't that a thing?
I don't know.
Ew.
Maybe my senses were occupied, but yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe
This
there's
is the
just
more I
something more
think about it.
sophisticated about a towel.
Gross.
You know, she's going to be that grandma where all the furniture's covered in plastic.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
But I mean, it's
washing the
disposable.
I
And
had
she
a
doesn't
grandmother
like
like-
to, she doesn't like to wash the sheets. If you put a towel down, you got to wash the towels.
That's what
This
I'm
is
thinking.
Disposable.
Like, that's my nana.
Ew.
My grandparents had white plastic over their
So
couch.
now
too.
that's making me wonder: did they do that too?
Uh,
Ew.
I doubt your grandmother had puppy pads.
I would say it depends. Hey,
Hey,
Yes. Okay, I looked it up.
Wow.
Yes, puppy pads are designed with the scent, often a grass scent or pheromone extractant, to encourage dogs to pee on them.
Oh,
Well,
I
if
didn't
it's a
know that.
pheromone, humans
wouldn't
can't
smell
smell
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I thought it was supposed to smell like pee. So that
Some
makes
guys
me
are turned on by the smell of fresh
Grass.
lawn.
That's,
But,
I know. That's why they mow the grass so
that makes me
much.
feel at least a little
Love it.
better because I'm thinking you're going to leave there smelling like dog urine.
no, not dog urine. I spent the next hour or so kind of maneuvering around this big piece of plastic and cottony thing. It was just too weird for me.
Yeah,
So
for
definitely
sure.
not my thing.
Ugh.
well, let's bring Tiffany into the conversation. Tiffany, you still with us?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to wash the sheets 3 or 4 times a week and want to make that agreement, I'm good with
3 or
that.
4 times a week.
But
Yeah, girl.
you don't have.
God.
I don't have the time.
Wait, 3 or 4 times a week?
At least, yeah. But I don't have time for that kind of laundry. So if you want to do that, that's fine.
Oh, wow.
Jason Bateman was on our show once, and he suggested rubber sheets.
Jen, you were just looking at the puppy pads. How much did they say they were?
How much do they go for?
Well, let me click on this. Amazon.com just popped up, and it looks like the wee wee pads. These particular ones are $21.19 for a 50 count.
I think we can make that work.
A 100 count is coming in at
Oh, my
$41.21. I mean, for sex 3 times a week, would you rather lay down a pad or would you?
Would you rather do laundry 3 times a week?
Yep.
I can't believe men would probably be like, let's just do the like whatever. I'm down to do whatever.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with that? It smells like us
Frequency. It's a great negotiating tool.
and it dries.
And it dries.
Fine, roll over. I'll sleep there. Whatever.
Isn't that weird? I can just hear her being like, you're getting off the pad. Get back on the pad.
No, honey, get back on the pad.
Not to the right, to the left.
Oh, my goodness.
We could always section it out. We could just put down like multiples.
There you go. See, I knew we could work this out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tiffany, you still in?
I am.
Sweet.
Cool.
Well, this took a turn.
Unexpected.
I'm telling you, frequency is a powerful negotiating tool. That's all she had to say.
I mean, that works.
I will tell you that through further research, it looks like some of the pads do smell like ammonia. So maybe you want to stay away from those.
Yeah, believe me, I'll be doing some research.
Okay, good. Good.
Awesome. All right, guys, we'll set it up. Let's see. I think we lost. Who did we lose? We lost Ian.
Her.
Oh, we lost her. Okay. Ian, we'll set it up, assuming that she's still in. Appreciate you coming on Second Date Update and having the conversation with us.
Yeah, I appreciate the results. Thank you.
Linda says there's like medical versions of those dog pads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
If you want a larger one.
It's logical. I don't know if it.
I just can't. I wouldn't be able to get past the crinkling plastic sound.
I don't know if there is a smell. I don't know if those are
But you know what,
scented
like
in
a
some
fresh new diaper smells like out of the box?
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet it's like that.
way. You think it's like that?
That's what I would think.
Maybe.
Anyway, if you missed any part of that, check it out on the podcast at WKRQ.com or on the Q102 app. Search WKRQ. Coming up, your shot at $1,000. The 1K letter of the day is next.
Thanks for listening